All right, let's jump right in. If you're running on the cloud, you know visibility is everything. I mean, it's absolutely critical. But what if the picture you're seeing isn't, well, complete? Today, we're going to dig into how to find those tricky blind spots in your cloud performance. Let's do it. I mean, think about it. What if, with all the monitoring tools you have, there's still a massive piece of the puzzle just missing? A critical blind spot that's quietly hurting your performance, your budget, and maybe worst of all, your own customers. Okay, so to find that blind spot, we've got to first understand what we can already see, the standard view. And that starts with the powerful tools from AWS that a lot of you are probably using right now. And what AWS gives you is seriously robust. You get detailed logs of every event, you get metrics to measure how all your resources are performing, and you get traces to follow a single request all the way from start to finish. It's all wrapped up in these powerful dashboards. And these tools are fantastic. They give you a crystal clear view of what's happening inside your cloud instances. The health of the hardware, the performance of the machine itself. But is that the whole story? I think you know where I'm going with this. All right, now let's pull back the curtain and expose those blind spots. The second you look past the basic infrastructure, some really critical questions start to surface. And with those questions come some pretty serious hidden risks. Like, what about the actual applications running on that hardware? Are they hitting their KPIs? And even more important, what's the actual quality of experience, the QoE for your users? Are they getting a fast, snappy service, or is it slow and frustrating? Can you really see that clearly with just infrastructure tools? And that leads to an even bigger, kind of scarier question. Can you, hand on heart, guarantee you're meeting your service level agreements, your SLAs? I mean, these are the promises you've made to your customers. Promises about uptime, about performance. Are you absolutely sure you're keeping them? And one more thing, what about the roads leading to your cloud? Your corporate WAN, your internet links, these are your lifelines. If those get congested, performance just tanks for everybody. But here's the kicker, your standard cloud tools, they might not even see it happening. These are the blind spots we're talking about. So how do you shine a light on these blind spots? Well, this is where a whole new layer of intelligence comes into play. Let's introduce Allot Cloud Traffic Intelligence. Okay, so what is it? Allot Cloud Traffic Intelligence, or ACTI for short, is built from the ground up to solve exactly these problems. It goes way beyond just monitoring the infrastructure. It gives you observability that actually understands your applications. It gives you real-time insights into that all-important quality of experience, and it gives you advanced control over your traffic. Now, this is super important. This isn't about ripping out your AWS tools, not at all. It's about complementing them. Think of it like this. AWS provides the rock-solid foundation. It's the engine monitoring that tells you your engine is running perfectly. Allot comes in on top of that. It adds that missing layer of application and user intelligence. It tells you how fast the car is actually going, and if your passengers are having a smooth ride or a bumpy one. So you can see how this directly answers all those questions we just raised, right? You get observability that gets your applications, you get real-time QoE data, you get control over traffic, and get this, it can even shut down internal DDoS attacks with surgical precision, blocking only the bad traffic so your legitimate users are completely unaffected. That's a huge deal. Okay, the tech is cool for sure, but what does this actually mean for the business? What's the bottom line? Let's talk about the tangible results, the real-world impact on your savings and your control. Just look at this from a customer. They said by using ACTI, they were able to set up smart traffic policies that let them optimize their bandwidth, stay on budget, and boost performance all at the same time. I mean, that's pretty much the holy grail right there. And here it is, the number that really makes everyone sit up and pay attention, 25%. That's the average savings on annual cloud expenses based on market benchmarks. Just think about that. By getting rid of waste and optimizing your traffic, you are directly impacting the bottom line. That's real money. So when you put it all together, when you combine the power of AWS with the intelligence of Allot, you get a truly complete toolkit. We're talking end-to-end visibility, from the branch right to the user. You get real traffic control and prioritization. You get an optimized user experience. And maybe the most important thing of all, you get the confidence to scale up your operations without being afraid of some hidden cost or performance nightmare lurking around the corner.
At the end of the day, having a toolkit like this, one that gives you both that solid foundation and total visibility, it puts you back in the driver's seat. You're in control. So really, the question isn't if you can get rid of your blind spots, it's when. So, are you ready to completely transform your cloud operations?